We gotta find Thane's son.
Yes, where did he tell me to go for that?
That's
I don't
probably
know.
a little less important.
We could also avenge Garrus, which is pretty important, I feel like.
Yes. I forget where that is. Oh, that's it. I know where that is. That's in the, You know what, boys? Forget the Citadel Saga. This is the Fish Saga. Dark Star, the newest addition to the Homestuck
Will you forget the damn
runner
fish?
team.
As the subtitles say.
Will you forget the damn fish? Oh man, that's perfect. Thank you. I'm
Last
gonna
episode is the
utilize that.
Great Fish Adventure.
The Great Fish Adventure. All right, I have to go to. This is a funny little area too. There's a little.
Did you already do the Volus quest?
There's a mouse. You come down here with Kasumi, and she's like, "Ooh, ramen." And I was like, "Ha, yeah."
Not as good as
right.
That reminds me, I have had some good ass ramen lately.
I've never had good ramen before.
Although I've never had real ramen, as some
That
people
is the
call
good
it.
ramen.
Yeah, I've never had that technically.
At like a restaurant quality ramen, not like the bought at a store for less than a nickel ramen.
Yeah.
I mean, when I've got no other food options, it satisfies. I feel very salty afterwards, but otherwise, I'm good.
Oh, fuck.
You're not quite how I imagined.
I can
Didn't
live
we
simply.
already run into this guy?
It's a different one.
Can be deceiving.
Oh, is this like Kylo Ren's #1 fan?
Look, he's got the same armor color as me. We're in cahoots, me and this man.
Oh my gosh.
Did you see episode 7 yet? It's my favorite.
Yeah, I've seen episode.
Oh my god, Shepherd's eyes.
Just this once.
You telling me you don't like episode 5? Shoot this motherfucker.
Why don't you two find somewhere else?
Why does he have a pistol? He can't normally use a pistol. He comes with assault rifles and sniper rifles.
He makes an exception when it comes to revenge.
Guys, come on. We were gonna go find out how to make the lightsaber with the sword laser hilt.
I'm not going to that convention. Shut up.
We need to find a client of yours.
The what?
Suggest you
The
cooperate.
lightsaber with the what?
The laser hilt. Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
Oh.
Like the little...
Yeah, the little
Oh,
guard.
the,
Yeah.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us.
I was thinking about one that shot, like, blaster bolts. That's what I was thinking of.
He's in the
I was like,
factory
wait,
district.
what?
West side of the old prefab foundry.
A gun saber? What a
Oh, he's got a
preposterous
lot of
idea.
Blue Suns.
Not in this civilized realm. Oh, thank you. Harkin.
Who the hell is Harkin?
Same.
CSEC, we work together, sort of.
He got fired from CSEC a while ago, but he still knows the systems.
Interesting.
Oh.
But it
He got
changes
fired
nothing. We still
because
need
he
to
just
find him
watched
before we can get
episode
to
7 of
Citadel.
Star Wars on repeat.
Well, let's go
Instead
get
of
Harkin.
watching the
We
security
need to go to the
cameras.
transit station. I can get us to him from there.
I told him you can pause the movie, but he just
I can go.
didn't want to.
Sure,
I said
but if we
Rogue
don't
One's
find
out,
Harkin,
and he
we'll be
said-
back for you.
For episode 7. and I said, yeah, but Rogue One, you're never gonna guess how it ends. And he,
Oh my god.
and he said, yeah, I could take a lucky guess.
Hold on. Did people actually say that about Rogue One?
There were people who didn't know how it was.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man. Sometimes people go and see these
I
movies.
mean, there
and
was
you just-
someone
you
who
don't
went to
even
see
know.
Beauty and the Beast recently, and they didn't know it was a musical, so
Dang.
they left halfway through because they're like, I don't like musicals. I'm like, then why the fuck are you here? Get the
don't
fuck
like-
out of my theater!
I don't like musicals, but I would watch, well, the what I'll refer to, as some people like to refer to as the good Beauty and the Beast.
I've heard both of them. Well, obviously I've seen the original, but
Yeah. I haven't
I've heard
seen
the
the
other
new
one's
one.
pretty decent.
Yeah, I
I've
heard
heard
this
it's
new
okay.
one's pretty good.
Like,
It did killer.
yeah, it made a lot
I'd
of money.
assume so.
I like the only reason I'm interested is because I want to see Luke Evans sing. 'Cause that's I want to know if he can. He's a guy. I like
You've
him as
never
an
wondered
actor.
if Emma Watson could sing?
I don't care as much as knowing whether or not Luke Evans can sing. Let's see. I'm fighting blue suns, which means shields, which means someone.
Not Thane.
Not Thane. Let's see. I'll take. You know what? I don't think I've ever taken Tally on a mission.
Take Tally.
Let's do it. Combat drone. All right, we're gonna bust out the combat
Here's
drone.
Here's the thing.
AI hacking is not
I
gonna help.
love Tally, but I never used her.
She's situational. She's best. Oh, okay. Apparently, I did take her.
I used her in. I think you took her to like a city.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I used her in 3 actually. Her and Garrus were my party in the end in 3.
She probably has a better loadout in 3 because you have way more abilities in 3.
Well, it's also weird because I think the final thing is also a bunch of organics too, instead of like get and stuff.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate.
I don't think you fight a whole lot of Geth in that game overall.
Nope.
Yeah. Unless you're going online, then you fight a whole lot.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a friend who was really obsessed with the Mass Effect 3 online.
It's a lot of fun.
He was really good at
It's
it.
a lot of fun.
I think I looked at something once for it and I was like, this seems interesting, just because you could play it pretty much every race.
Yeah, that's like, and they spaced out like the release of those too. Like you started off with just a couple, but even then it was like, oh shit, I can play as a Turian. That's cool. And then like each,
I don't know, you could play as a Geth. I would
Different,
play as a Geth or a Geth.
it was a while before that one came out, if I recall. But yeah, play as a Geth, which was pretty cool. It's like, dang, I get to be. It feels like I'm more a part of this big old universe now. And Tally has, I call this lovely creature Bullseye, because everybody wants to hit it.
That's it.
Oh wait, there's got to be a better name for that.
What I love
I was gonna say.
about this series, it just gives me more excuses to bring out sci-fi stuff. We have a new Alien movie coming out
Yes,
this year
Alien
in
Covenant.
May, and the only reason I was thinking about it was because they actually at the theater they put up a banner for it, and it's a what's the correct term for it? It's like a famous painting, but instead they replace it with the aliens. So it's almost like it's like a remake of some famous painting, and then they put like people like struggling with aliens instead of what it originally was.
Yeah.
And I always love that, is because they always do something sort of like artsy when it comes to the Alien franchise. It's just always looks nice. So I hope that movie does really well. Just because 3 and Resurrection pretty shite.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have that return to the top form it was in for the first 2.
And I have good faith, mostly because the monster movies are returning to good form. And you know, like Alien 3, easily the worst one in the series. All they have to do is look at that movie and be like, all right, let's just not do this. And they've already made a decent movie. They need to look at Resurrection and it's like, okay, we almost had it that time, guys. I understand. It's hard. It's hard when you make the first 2 movies really good and then you're out of ideas. But know what? No, we got it this time. After Alien Resurrection, if they're on the up and up, we're good.
You know, that's honestly one of my greatest fears as a creator, is peaking in the beginning, or at least like, or everyone's favorite thing like that you've made being the first thing you've done type of deal. It's like, damn, you want to do better. Yeah. So that's always a fear of mine. So part of me is like, well, what if I take all the ideas that I like, and I just take like the most average one and do that first, and then there's nowhere to go but up. Like have you seen ads for that what is that? It's a TV show, Imaginary Mary. That looks so garbage. No. It's
wait. Sorry to say, not because you said it's garbage, but Imaginary Mary reminds me. Just the name reminds me of We Bare Bears. The voice actress for Mei in Overwatch is going to be one of the bears in I think the Chinese version of it.
Really?
And she's super excited.
That's pretty cool.
And I was like, yes, I love you. I love you so much. Please marry me.
Oh man.
anyways,
Marry Me. There's got to
yeah,
be something there.
please-
It's better than that. But.
Please go on. But
No,
yeah,
I don't think it's better than that. I think that's it.
That voice actress gives me life.
No, yeah, I've been watching a lot of Hulu lately. So I see ads for
Yeah,
shite all the time.
So you're talking about this imaginary Mary.
But yeah, Imaginary Mary is one of those things that's on there. It's a sitcom where this woman, I think she's in her late 30s or something, is has a boyfriend or a new husband who has 3 kids. It's like, oh, well, I have to connect with these 3 kids. And it's like, okay, well, that's kind of bare bonesy, but whatever. That's a sitcom. If it's funny, it's funny.
Okay.
But then they hit you with the twist.
Okay.
It's Ted girl version. She has an imaginary friend from childhood named Mary, who only she can see, who lives with her to this day still. And I'm like,
Okay. But
I don't know.
No, that reminds me of, but is actually good.
I can't describe that besides the fact that the trailers were very unfunny.
Okay.
Oh, jeez, that's never good.
Know
for a
know
sitcom.
what show that reminds me of, but the show that I'm reminded of is actually really good.
What?
Wilfred with Elijah Wood.
Oh yeah, nothing like that from from what at least how they're advertising
I was pleasantly surprised when I watched through Wilfred.
it.
I saw a
I've
few
enjoyed
random
them.
episodes.
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
didn't
same
care
here.
for
It has continuity, so you can't just dive in
Right.
wherever you want.
Yeah.
I figured that out when I saw a few
Yeah.
episodes.
Especially because they start getting really, really into the story near the end to kind of end it,
Yeah.
because it's over. I think it's only 4 or 5 seasons at most, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I love
More
Elijah
guys?
Wood though, and
He's a very interesting guy.
he's a very
I like
interesting
him.
looking guy. I just like looking at him.
He's handsome. I think he's very handsome.
I think
Very handsome man. He also I'm a little more fond of him because he looks a lot like a cousin of mine who I used to be very close with as kids. I don't see him too much now, but
probably because have you ever seen him and Elijah Wood at the same place?
see, that's the thing.
Oh my
I
god!
haven't. He's
Well.
He's always off doing. He has jobs and family commitments and stuff during
Jobs.
family reunions, and I'm
Family
like,
commitments.
that sounds an awful
That
lot
sounds like something Elijah Wood would say
Wait,
if I,
really?
as a random stranger, walked up and tried to make plans with him.
During a family reunion? That's
Well,
as family as it gets for family.
not like a family, specifically a family reunion, but
Just a get-together?
Just a yearly get together. It'd be like, oh shoot, this thing is coming up, so
that's
it's
what
like,
every
okay,
Christmas Eve is for me. That's why I love Christmas Eve more than Christmas Day.
yeah,
It's all my mom's side of the family, and we just party it up.
we do the same thing for Christmas Eve and day. Is
We stay away from
one half of the family each day.
We stay away from my extended relatives. We're the same batch apparently.
Oh yeah.
So
Is that what every side of the? That's probably what I imagine. Any family who does
Honestly,
that,
though-
each side is saying, it's like, oh man, this side is crazy, and then the crazy side is like, oh
no,
no, we're the
I mean,
only
I
sane
mean,
ones.
both my
type of
parents
deal.
are like, oh, our other siblings are crazy.
Oh yeah.
They're like, yeah, we're the sane ones. And from what I know, that's true.
Well. All right, shoot this guy before he shoots Tally. Nice.
Oh, okay.
I think Tally's
That's
okay.
called trip attack. He gets to roll 1d8 superiority dice, and now hit him
Hello, Dad.
with this. All right,
The ranged shocking grasp.
let's get the magic typewriter out.
Oh, nice.
Things burns through its ink cartridge pretty quick, but it's good.
That's all right.
Shoots as fast as you can dream.
I recently, so I'm technically taking 2 programming classes right now.
Yeah.
Advanced C++ and then Windows Command Line. Apparently, it counts as a programming language. The qualifier is if it has, I believe, the if statement in there somewhere.
If this then type of
Yeah,
deal
if-
or
if
stuff like that.
else.
If else. Oh yeah, if else is the
Yeah.
big.
But
Well, there you go.
I was.
It's easy
I was,
to hack. That's
I
like
was,
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I was putting it off, and then I did it all yesterday, because I realized how easy it was. I was just like, man, I'm already doing this programming language, but I have to get this done. But it was so easy. It's just not as intuitive as other languages, but it's a lot smaller code. to write.
So it's like the English of computer.
Yeah, basically. That's a pretty good way of putting it. Where like once you learn it, you're like, yeah, okay, like I get it, but it's dumb.
That's how I feel about English sometimes.
That's English. That's English in a nutshell.
Why do we have the word, the like past and future tense of a word be spelled and sound exactly the same?
Yeah,
it's like what?
It's dumb.
How? Why is this a thing?
But the thing with Windows command line, and everyone can just open up command line on their computer. Is that like most of the programming that you do with it is you have to create a file and then when you're on Windows command line, load it in. Okay, sure.
Okay.
No, yeah, he's going in.
Yeah.
No, this actually worked out quite well because Tally could have hacked some of those robots. As they.
Hi, Garrus.
She could hack that giant.
Don't get overzealous, my friend.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
This guy's easy.
Garrus is probably dead. All right, command drone. Oh man, I may have underestimated Tally. This drone is so helpful.
Yeah.
Tally seems pretty solid.
It's like a 3 seconds of them not caring about me for 1 minute, and my sensual black and orange armor. You like it?
Oh yeah. Here
All
them
right.
beats.
Oh shoot, I don't have any finishers.
Tally.
That's okay.
Oh, you gotta be
One
recharging.
moment. Tally, take it. Oh yeah, we have a buddy.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Well,
that's what. And
he
that's
was
what
my
happens.
only friend.
And Garrus is just like after the mission, he's like, you know, we're friends, right?
I like to think that like Shepard hosts a huge funeral for that robot. Like after this mission, it's like, what can I say that we all didn't know about him? Quite a lot. But I tell you what, he was family. All right, he was more family than the families in Fast and the Furious franchise. All right.
He said the word family just as much, if not more than that, and meant it even more.
We'll miss you. And then they hit the air vac button or whatever, and like he's blasting into space.
His processor just like out the door.
It's like, we could have loaded him onto like a robot dog or something. Like, no, wouldn't be the same.
The only non-human that gets that reference is like Grunt.
Your idea is to put him in a dog body. Do you want me to cry more when I have to put that down too?
Yeah. Do want you to cry more.
I don't think you're my friend,
What the hell is
but you're
Hawking
still
up
my
to?
family. And that's where we'll end this episode. As this is
Wait,
the.
hold on. I'm trying to. Hold on. Oh, okay.
Think it over.
It was the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 trailer. They released a newer one. I really like the newest trailer they have for it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it was like, it's like, you guys fight all the time. You're not friends. And I think it's Drax who goes, you're right. We're family. And I was like, man, okay.
Why would he be the one that says that?
I don't know. I think
Because he's very genuine.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's like completely genuine.
oh, yeah,
he's
that's his
literal.
thing. And genuine. I feel like that's almost one and the same sometimes.
I think it's
depending on the situation.
He's got both either way.
Yeah,
you know,
he'll straight up tell you what's up.
Yeah.
Gotta find a use for those IDs.
And punch out.